All right, good evening. This is Jonathan Alexander, Live Border News, and we have an important announcement we're going to be making here in a minute. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with you.
Ain't nothing but a simple man. Call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but there's things going on that make me mad to the core. I gotta work like a dog to make ends meet. Got crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm madder than hell, and I ain't gonna take it no more. We tell our kids to just say no. A panty-waist judge lets a drug dealer go, slaps him on the wrist and turns him back out on the town. But if I had my way with those selling dope, take a big tall tree and a short piece of rope, hang them up high, let them swing till the sun goes down. Hell, you know what's wrong with the world today? People done gone, put the Bibles away, living off the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. The good book says, so I know it's true. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You better watch where you're going. Remember where you've been. That's the way I see it. I'm a simple man. I'm the kind of guy that wouldn't harm a mouse. If I catch somebody breaking in my house, I got a 12-gauge shotgun waiting.
All right, good evening, Patriots. So I've got Mark Anthony. He's going to be joining me here. Okay, you with us, Mark?
How you doing, Jonathan?
Doing good. So we have an important announcement we'd like to make here tonight, and I'm going to let you take the floor here.
All right. So after all the hard work and the stuff we've been doing for years and trying to put stuff together, we realized that that we had something better on the horizon. We just had to listen to our hearts and listen to God. And we're going to announce 11th hour child rescue. Faith Bring Them Home, Operation Millstone Drop. And we'll be starting immediately. We'll be taking applications for people to fill. We'll be taking applications for people that want to volunteer for fundraising. There'll be room for nurses, EMTs all over the country because there'll be.
Okay,
You'll
you're
have to
kind
get
of breaking
with
up a little bit.
Everyone. Go ahead.
I said you're kind of breaking up a
Jonathan.
little bit.
I'm breaking up.
There, now I got you.
Okay. Well. Okay.
Okay, go ahead and finish.
So I'm in the middle of nowhere. I apologize.
That's okay.
So, okay. So Jonathan will vet every single person with a fine tooth. We've had hundreds to already reach out to us that want to volunteer. And I see this being the biggest movement probably in rescue history as far as people coming aboard all across the United States. Him and I have been from the West Coast to the East Coast talking to people. They've gotten to know us. They understand what we're doing, and they're coming out of the woodworks. And as us being unified together in numbers, we can show them we're not going to take it anymore, and we can do something about it. Plus, we have sheriffs that are on board with us. We'll be talking to more sheriffs, and we're going to start executing different operations throughout the United States with the help of sheriffs. And we're going to go after all these criminals, whether it be pedophilia, trafficking, anything that resorts to kids or women. We're coming after them. So we're in the transition of making everything work. It's going to take us a little while. We're finishing up with the attorneys, but it's on go.
Absolutely. So the part of what you were saying, Mark, got cut off about what we're doing for the human trafficking and all that. So that part the audience didn't get to hear.
Okay. So 11th hour child rescue, Fates will bring them home, Operation Millstone Drop. And we're going after child traffickers. We're going after pedophilia, people that are participating in it, and communities. We need everyone on board on this throughout the United States. We're going to show our numbers, and we're going to show them we're not going to take it anymore. And trust me, we've had hundreds, if not thousands, of people come out already and say, "Hey, we want to get involved. We want to get involved." Like I said, me and Jonathan's been East Coast to West Coast, North to South, and we've tried talking to a lot of these people, and it's just now getting where the ball's rolling, where it's resonating, because they're actually starting to see more and more, and it's being talked about more and more. So people are becoming more aware and more awake, and we need everybody. And like I said, reach out to me, reach out to Jonathan. You can reach me on Telegram or Facebook. It's Mark T. Anthony on Facebook, or you can go to my Telegram channel, which is 11th hour 7007, which me and Jonathan will be changing a lot of things over the next few weeks. And reach out to Jonathan. Jonathan, you want to give your information to him?
Yep. And anyone wishing to come aboard, you can reach out to me directly. My direct phone number is 928-716-3189. Or you can go or email me at livebordernews@gmail.com. Again, we are going to be vetting people thoroughly. I'm also a private investigator. So everybody that's going to come aboard is going to be vetted thoroughly. And then I'm also going to be, I've got Stewart and Associates, my partner, that's going to be helping with the vetting as well.
So we're looking forward to this. This is to me is going to be one of the biggest operations in history that we're putting together from East Coast to West Coast. We see a lot of what me and Jonathan do on the west side of the world, but we need to start working on the east side of the world, and we're going to spread out, and we're going to create teams in every state and communities and put together these teams to work with their local sheriffs and rid this world of all this evil.
Yeah. And that's one of the things, Mark, we do have a lot of sheriffs that have been coming aboard with us, and, it's a start.
That's a start.
But reaching out to all you sheriffs out there across the land, if you'd like to jump on board with this, reach out to us directly, and we'd be honored to be able to work with you as well.
That's right. And we'll have some bigger announcements coming up in a couple of weeks. We're still working on some fine tooth stuff that's in, we're tuning the background a little bit. There's a lot of paperwork.
Okay, my apologies, guys. Mark and myself both, we're in very isolated locations right now.
We are going to really, really take the next step in hitting it to the ground. We're not going to take no for an answer. We've also, working with Lewis Herms on another petition. We're going to talk about that. Probably bring Lewis in on one side of what he's doing, because I think unifying all of us together is going to be the ticket of really getting this thing off the ground the way it should be. But me and Lewis have still got some talking to do, and trust me, he's on board. And me and Jonathan figured for us to step out.
Yeah, you're still cutting out pretty bad. You're cutting out pretty bad, Mark. I know you're in a very isolated location.
You there, bud?
There. Can you hear me all right?
Anyway, so that's what we're doing. We're going to step out into the open and try to get things going immediately as fast as we can. So I look forward to working with everyone. Like I said, I'm out in the field now. I'll be heading back in to meet some partners, and I'll be out of commission for the next 2 or 3 weeks probably. Between it and I'd like to see my family for a little bit.
Well, I hear
Thank you guys for listening.
So I'm going to be over in Texas come on Sunday, Mark. So I'll reach out to you from Texas. Anyways, guys, we're both in pretty remote locations right now. We're going to be making further announcements on what we're going to be doing. We've got a large operation that we are getting going, and we're going to see to it that we put an end the big portion of this human trafficking. So we've got a team developed. We're going to be working this East Coast to West Coast. I got you on speaker, Mark. We're still live right now. But anyhow, you want to explain the last part because you were breaking up pretty bad. I think everybody can hear you.
Well, I think the faster we can get this thing rolling, the better off we're going to be. Just need people to get involved. We need to unify. Like I said, we've got some phenomenal announcements we're going to be making. When I tell you phenomenal, I mean pretty phenomenal. We're working with some heavy hitters in this, and we've got some crazy, crazy people that have come forward that are probably the world's best leading software people in the whole entire country. It's going to help us. We're going to build databases. We're not going to rely on nobody but our own stuff, and we're going for it, whether it be Arizona, Texas, New York, Georgia, Ohio, Michigan. If they'll let us in, we're coming. And if they cross that line, we're going to catch them.
Yep. So for any pedophiles out there listening tonight, rest assured we're coming after you.
For sure.
So, all right, Mark, appreciate you being on here tonight. We'll make a future announcement here coming up, and hopefully we'll be both in better locations when we do it. But other than that, I think the world got our message.
Thank you.
So, all right, buddy, we'll talk to you soon.
See you, buddy.
All right, you bet. God bless. All right, guys. Anyways, I'll be over in Texas after Sunday, and we'll be. Hold on. Yeah, are you there?
Yeah, I don't know why my internet's acting like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
normally
I'm just getting ready to end the broadcast. So let me call you right back. Anyways, I'll be live in Texas after Sunday, and we'll be making some future announcements on what we're going to be doing. We're going to be shutting down these pedophile rings and the human trafficking. So we got a lot of big things in motion, and just stay tuned for more. And please keep our team in your prayers. All right, guys. I'm going to end this video. I'll talk to you probably sometime after Sunday. And this is Alexander reporting. God bless.